A fleet of 15 specialised tankers sustains Russia's liquefied natural gas trade from its source in Yamal, high in the Russian Arctic. The so-called Arc-7 tankers are designed to smash through the Arctic ice, so they require regular repairs and servicing. Satellite tracking data shows the vessels are being regularly repaired at two European ports, the Damen shipyard in Brest, France, and the Fjord shipyard near the Danish city of Odense.
For Russia, if those European shipyards would be off limits, the operation would definitely kind of peter out over several years as the vessels would become more and more unusable.
The servicing is being carried out despite European pledges to stop buying Russian energy following Moscow's 2022 full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Kyiv says the profits fund the Kremlin's war. Before 2022, Russia supplied about 40% of Europe's gas. Most European countries no longer receive Russian gas via pipelines. It's a different story for LNG. While the US remains Europe's biggest supplier, a new study by the Institute for Energy Economics and Financial Analysis shows that the EU's LNG imports from Russia rose by 18% last year.
So then we started thinking, what's going on? What is happening there? Yamal has contracts with certain companies in Europe. So we see lots of companies involved in all this trade. The issue is that Europe could say something, but these are commercial agreements. These are private companies that it's just business.
For some European countries, that business is worth more than the aid they're sending to Ukraine.
Spain imported $2.5 billion of LNG from Russia and last year, and they spent $500 million in military aid.
Meanwhile, many of the tankers carrying Russian LNG are owned and insured by European companies.
If the EU were to sanction them, then that definitely cuts into European companies' profits, and there's definitely losses. I mean, that's always what you have to weigh, right? Sanctions do cause economic harm.
There is no suggestion that the European shipyards, Damen in France and Fjord in Denmark, have broken any EU sanctions. Damen told Britain's Financial Times that no further servicing of the Arc-7 tankers was planned, quote, for the coming period. Henry Ridgwell, VOA News.